we were going to use some music to have a little Friday fun and review contractions and real life English. It's not grammatically correct, but most songs aren't. That's okay. So if you just join me now, I have Friday brain, I can't even speak. But if you're just joining me now, let me know in the comments where you're from, if you like listening to music in English, what kind of music. So today I have a country song for us, but I don't like country music. But this song, there's always an exception. You can't say you hate everything, or maybe you can, I don't know. So again, tell me in the comments what kind of music you normally listen to in English, and let's start the Friday fun. I'm going to play a clip of this song, and then we're going to go through just some of the lyrics. All right, let me see if I can show you the lyrics while we do it.
I'm not a man of many words, so I'll make this short and sweet.
I love this song.
Would you let you gonna if I ask you, would you wanna be my baby tonight? Yeah, take a chance, so dance, make a little romance. Honey, it'll be all.
All right, so let me bring it back over here. So what'd you think? As you can see or as you can hear, that song is really fast, and I wanted to show you the lyrics because there are tons of contractions, grammatically incorrect phrases, but that are real life English. I'm going to flip the screen back and we're going to go through the lyrics. This will be great for listening and pronunciation practice. So if you're not at work or if you're anywhere where you can, try to repeat after me. Okay, let's check it out. So here it says, could ya? Could ya? This means could you? Could you? For example, you can use this kind of informal contraction. Could you give me another coffee? Could you give me another coffee? All right, so could ya? Could ya? And notice that in American English, we link a lot of words together. So not only is this an informal contraction, but it almost sounds like one word. Could ya? The next one is very similar. Would ya? Would ya? That means would you? Would you give me a ride? I need to go to the supermarket. That means would you give me a ride? So again, you can say would you, but when you over enunciate, it sounds very proper. And if you're just hanging out with your American friends, you don't need to be that formal. So could ya, would ya? Now ain't ya? Ain't is technically not a grammatically correct word, but it's used a lot in pop culture. So I wouldn't recommend using it at a business presentation, but if you're singing along, I say go for it. Ain't ya? This is aren't you? Aren't you? Ain't ya gonna? This means aren't you going to? And this, my friends, is why it's hard to understand native speakers. Because you study this beautiful enunciated English, and then we come in and blah, 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 talk really fast. So this kind of practice is awesome. Okay, let's go back. And ain't ya gonna? Aren't you going to? If I asked you, so I'm over enunciating, if I asked you, but in the song I think it sounds like if I asked ya, if I asked ya. Would you wanna? Would you want to? For example, if you're talking to a friend, you could say, would you want to go to the movies this weekend? And so instead of would you want to go, which as you can see, even as I say it, I feel like I have to be more proper. Nothing wrong with it. But if you're learning English for casual purposes, this kind of informal contraction practice could be great. My toothpaste brand. I use a random toothpaste, but my teeth are very white because I use Crest white strips. So there are these strips that I put on my teeth. Honestly though, I do it every 2 years, so it lasts a long time. Okay, so again, would you wanna? So would you want to? So I want you to practice saying this out loud, but with this informal pronunciation. Would you wanna go to the movies? Would you wanna, I don't know, I can only think about movies. Would you wanna stay in tonight? Like, I don't wanna go out tonight, I'm exhausted. So I might say, would you wanna stay, be reconnecting. Okay, hopefully you can hear me again. Let's check out the rest of the lyrics. What do you want to be? Take a chance, slow down. Okay, so that one's pretty good. So now that we've broken it down, I'm going to rewind a little bit and let's listen to it one more time. I love this song.
Gonna, if I ask you, would you wanna be my baby tonight? Take a chance, slow dance, make a little romance.
So the other thing of song, especially with country music, there are different accents in different areas of the US. I mean, really anywhere that speaks English, Northern England, Southern England, same with the US. Country music, that accent has a twang. That's how we refer to the different rhythm that's used. So here, notice that, let me look at the words. Instead of take a chance, slow dance, it would be take a chance, slow dance. So, that's why they call it a twang. It sounds like a musical instrument. They go twang. So country music, if you're listening to a lot of that and using that for English practice, you might start picking. So this is always something to be mindful of. Just know what you're listening to and how that can affect your accent. But the most important thing is have fun. I don't necessarily speak with a twang, but if I'm singing this song, I am twanging it up because it makes it awesome. All right, I hope you enjoyed today's lesson on informal contractions and how you can use music to practice your listening and speaking. I would recommend for music, if you're going to use it for speaking, it's more informal. I would say with friends or casual. I wouldn't use music lyrics for business purposes or business English. Now for listening, it's amazing for everything. It'll help you listen to faster English, incorrect English, but that's acceptable. And use what I'm using. All I did was I looked up the title of this song, and then at the end I put the word lyrics, Lyrics. And on YouTube, you'll probably find a video like this one of the song that you like with the words. Okay, I hope you enjoyed those tips and this song. You know what? I'm going to just play it for a little while for you. So we're gonna have a little fun Friday and then I'll sign off.
Got me wishing we were hugging and a kissing and a holding each other tight. I love this song. Ain't you gonna, if I ask you, would you wanna be my baby tonight?
That's the singer. All right, y'all, have a beautiful Friday. See you later.